Okay, gather round everyone. Let me tell you about a truly wild ride, the behind-the-scenes drama of the Oscars, specifically focusing on the period surrounding the 1939 ceremony. Now, 1939 wasn't just any year for Hollywood. It was the year gone with the wind swept in like a hurricane. And that's where our story truly begins. We all know Gone with the Wind won Best Picture, but did you know the road to that victory was paved with more intrigue than a Hollywood backlot? Think of it, the sheer scale of the production, the colossal budget, a staggering $3.9 million back then. The epic length of the film, over 3 hours. It was unprecedented. Now, imagine the pressure on David O. Selznick, the producer. This wasn't just any movie, it was his magnum opus, the culmination of years of obsessive planning and painstaking detail. He'd poured his heart and soul, not to mention his considerable fortune, into it. And the anticipation, it was palpable. Months before the Oscars, the whispers started. Could Gone with the Wind actually win every single award? But here's where it gets really interesting. Selznick, a fiercely ambitious man, wasn't just content with winning. He was obsessed with controlling the narrative. We're talking about meticulously planned publicity campaigns, strategic alliances forged with key Academy members, even some whisper, a bit of less-than-savory maneuvering. There are accounts, of course, hotly debated to this day, of last-minute deals struck, promises made, and compromises reached. Legend has it that Selznick, a master negotiator, personally lobbied key voters, employing a charm offensive that was as legendary as the film itself. He even threw lavish parties, attracting the Academy's elite, subtly planting the seeds of his desired outcome. And then there's Vivien Leigh, playing Scarlett O'Hara. A captivating performance, yes, but the woman herself was a whirlwind of brilliance and instability. Her marriage to Laurence Olivier was famously tempestuous, riddled with jealousy and passion. Imagine the pressure of preparing for such a monumental role, all while navigating the complexities of her personal life. Some accounts say the strain of the production and the public scrutiny almost broke her. She found solace in her work, but behind the glamorous facade, there was a tremendous fragility. The awards season itself, with its relentless publicity, added another layer to her already intense emotional landscape. The night of the Oscars arrived, a powder keg of anticipation. Gone with the Wind did indeed win Best Picture, along with several other awards, but the victory wasn't simply a coronation. It was a culmination of months of intense struggle, high-stakes maneuvering, and individual triumphs and vulnerabilities. The impact? Gone with the Wind's success cemented Selznick's place in Hollywood history, transforming him into a legendary figure. But the victory came at a personal cost. The relentless pressure took a toll, both physically and emotionally. For Vivien Leigh, the experience was a double-edged sword, catapulting her to international stardom, but also exacerbating the underlying issues in her personal life. So, you see, the story of the 1939 Oscars isn't just about the awards themselves. It's about the people, their dreams, their sacrifices, their vulnerabilities, and their triumphs. It's a story of ambition, resilience, and the intoxicating, often destructive, power of Hollywood. It reminds us that even the most glamorous events have a raw, human core, full of drama, intrigue, and unforgettable moments. And that's a story worth telling, again and again.